Hi peeps. So I know I said I was going to, I don't know, I said I was going to make a video before surgery and like after surgery and like all in between, but that didn't happen. Before surgery I was really stressed, trying to work out as much as possible. After surgery I was high on meds and only wanted to sleep and bathe. So it was kind of rough and not fun. So I'm going to do a few videos this week because I'm home, can't really drive anywhere, and bored out of my mind. So this video I'm going to talk about just the week of recovery that I experienced. This is all my experience. Everyone is totally different. So let's go. I had my surgery May 11th in Springfield, Massachusetts with Melissa Johnson. And I chose her because I didn't want to go all the way to Florida to Dr. Garamoni. I didn't want to go to Cleveland because of family issues, because my whole family's in Cleveland, so kind of like that. And so we were there. I go in to the hospital, they're very nice, sent me the right place, just said my name, really didn't fill out any paperwork, which was weird. And then I got into my little cubicle room and got changed into the nice dress that they gave me. And a lot of people came in asking, like, if I'm allergic to anything, how am I feeling, how am I doing, am I nervous, all that fun stuff. The people, like, for the anesthesiologist came in, everyone came in. Everyone was really, really nice, super nice. And so, Melissa Johnson comes in, draws lines, like, right down the center, underneath, just a lot, everywhere. And then, 30 minutes later, I get wheeled into the surgery room, given the nice cocktail in my IV. Started a little loopy. Last thing I remember is them asking where I went to school and what I did at school. Then I came back. I really don't remember anything. All I really did was, like, my throat was really dry, my mouth was really dry, my lips were chapped, my nose was itchy, and they said that's normal because of the laughing gas that they give you, and my throat because they had the tube down my throat. And so all I really was doing was just kind of coming out wanting ice cubes just to eat, because they couldn't give me solid foods until I was in the area that I was going to stay for the night, because Melissa Johnson kind of says you should probably stay for the night unless you live close or something like that, but she recommends you stay the night. So after a while, about 3-4 hours of just kind of getting out of it, we went to a room that I was gonna sleep over the night, and first thing I did, I wanted food. Then, there, now, I needed it. Like, that was that, and then I wanted meds, and that was fine. That's what I wanted right then and there. So, we got there, it wheeled in. I was able to wipe myself after I go to the bathroom, which a lot of people said that they weren't able to, but I was able to perfectly fine. And then I ate. I ordered like 5 different things, and I was happy as could be, and my friend was jealous because he couldn't eat anything for like the next day, and maybe had like a saltine cracker, but my nauseous, apparently I said I was nauseous a little bit, but after that I was done. So then, yeah, and then really after that, after like I ate and kind of had my meds, they actually took me off my IV, because I was eating normally, I was going to the bathroom normally, like all that stuff, so I was like, cool, I'm perfectly fine. And then I sleep, like they had to come in after like so often and check on me, which I was totally fine with, because I was up half the time. My dad stayed with me in the room, and he was snoring. Horrible. So the next day, we wait, like my friend comes, and all that kind of jazz. And I wait. Melissa Johnson looks at my chest and is like, I did a great job. I was like, yes, I'm so happy that it's happened. And then I go back to the hotel. My mom gets me set up in like this nice little like area, ice on my chest, everything like that. And so usually like for the first, we stayed in Hartford, Connecticut for a while. Then we went to Boston for a little bit too. And when we were in Hartford, I would just basically take my meds, my painkillers, sleep, wake up, eat, repeat. That's it. Literally, that's what I did for 2-3 days. Other than, like, my mom helped me bathe, like, my mom helped, like, me wash my hair, like, she'd sponge bath me on my shoulders and stuff, and brush my teeth for me, and I would sit in the bath with, like, this much water, with a little bit of, like, baby soap, just to kind of clean everywhere. Then I went to Boston, and it was a little bit more difficult, just because that was when a lot of my pain was just where the tubes were, and we were going taxi to taxi, and the roads were bumpy, and I was like, time out, we need to stop. But yeah, after a little bit, like, once, like, the Monday before, when I went to my post-op, I was like, I need these tubes out and removed now, because they were causing my most pain. I could, when after, like, my parents would open my binder and look at my bandages, and if I needed to change them, they'd change them. If they didn't, then they just kind of butt me back up. And when they pulled the binder back on, I could feel the tubes inside me. And it hurt. And it hurts really, really bad. For me, at least. Like, it was painful. It was not fun at all. So then I went to my post-op appointment, and they looked and said everything was fine. I still do, because I am 2 weeks post-op. This is my, like, kind of, but, on my left side, I was very bruised. I was bruised underneath the nipple, around my scar, and then some where my tubes were, like right where the hole was. And they said that's normal, just ice it. I still have the bruising. A lot of it, I think, is still from the binder. I don't know. I have to call. So if any of you know that, let me know if you're bruised. But yeah, I still have to wear this binder for another 2 weeks, just for swelling. I'm not allowed to lift anything heavier than 10 pounds. I can lift between 5 and 10 pounds. I have to I can't do anything after 16 weeks, which is normal procedure. But what I feel is really weird is that I'm able to move a lot more than I thought I was. I can go like this, I can go like this, like, I can move, my range of motion is a lot more than I thought, because a lot of people were like this, glued to their sides, not doing anything. And as much as that means, like, your scars won't stretch, I don't want to keep depending on my family doing everything. Like, if we go grocery shopping, like, I'm not going to carry the bags, so they have to carry the bags. Or, like, we go somewhere, they're going to have to carry the bags. Or if I need help, they'll help me. Like, I can put this binder on by myself. Like, I'm not going to purposely do something to hurt me or stretch them. Like, today, after I showered, I, like, lifted my arm up, like, higher than this. And I was like, oh, ow, no, kind of thing. But, yeah, that was my first week, kind of just, very, like, the first few days, I honestly, like, one of my friends told me that, like, the first 3 or 4 days are the roughest days, which they were. Like, I went to bed, took my meds, iced, and that was it. Like, got up and bandaged and everything like that, and that was hard, too. But the first 3-4 days were the hardest, and then the rest were fine. Like, I went to the Boston Aquarium, I went to the New England Aquarium, we went out every night. Like, I was able to go and walk, and also, I suggest this too, you don't want to get blood clots, and so it's suggesting you walk up everywhere, like, kind of walk around a little bit. In my family, blood clots is very prevalent, and so I tried my hardest to, like, in that week, walked around, and my parents would make me walk. I have to change my nipple bandages twice a day, with bacitracin, like Neosporin, whatever, and kind of put that on there, twice a day, usually when I wake up and after I shower. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, please let me know, but I want to let you know that my experience is 100% different from everyone else's experiences. I know some people who, like, couldn't eat, like my friend, he couldn't eat for the whole entire day after surgery, and then finally got to eat a little bit. I know my friend who, after 3-4 days, was like me, who was able to walk around and do something. Yeah, he didn't do it on purpose, but he was able to walk around. People heal differently. People all different in every sort of way when they're healing. Some people, like, want more, or, like, won't do it, or won't, Like, you probably haven't seen everyone like this a lot. Like, people won't do that. They won't like this. Like, it's just how people are. But yeah, peace, guys. Live each day as it approaches you.